Well, hello there. How are you doing today? Do you feel like doing a little bit of DIYing with me today? Well, come on in. Let's get started. What do I have going on for you for today? Well, you saw the thumbnail. I'm doing a little bit of DIYing with, some party streamers, black party streamers to be exact. No, I am not making crepe paper flowers. I know that I've been kind of on a flower kick with the pipe cleaners, but no, I am doing something with this that you're not gonna believe, and it is a Christmas DIY that I think you're absolutely gonna love. And it's gonna cost you a whopping $2.50 to make, and everything you need for this DIY, well, guess what? You can find it at the Dollar Tree right now. So I'm gonna quit my gabbing, let's jump into it, and let me show you the DIY that I have in store for you for today using black party streamers. Let's get to it. Who is today's KB Creations crafter of the day? You'll want to stick around to the end of the video to see if it's your creation that's being featured in today's video. If you're interested in following me on social media, you can find these links, in the description box below. You're gonna repurpose some of those shipping boxes, maybe from Amazon, that you have. I cut a piece of cardboard that measures out here at the top at 11 inches, and this is gonna taper down to 7 inches here at the bottom, and the length that I'm going with is 15 inches. On the top part of this cardboard, which is the 11-inch side, I'm gonna place a bead of hot glue, and taking the black party streamer, I'm gonna go ahead and place that down, covering up the edge of the cardboard. I don't want the cardboard to show, so this is an easy way to do that. And by placing the party streamer half on one side, then folding it over and gluing it down, it is then going to disguise the fact that it is, cardboard. I want to disguise the fact that I am using cardboard. So to do that, I'm going to use the crepe paper to actually cover up the cardboard, and I'm going to do that just by wrapping it around neatly, kind of layering it. Now, when wrapping this piece of cardboard with the crepe paper, I will tell you that party streamer / crepe paper kind of stretches. It's got kind of an elasticity to it. When you are wrapping the cardboard with it, you don't want to pull or stretch out the crepe paper. You kind of want to let it just be and lay it down as it rolls off of the roll, if that makes any sense. And you want to let it keep that wrinkly look because it's going to add to the character and the personality of this DIY. And so you will be left with something that looks like this. Now you will see that one side looks a bit better than the other side. I don't know why that is, but it kind of did that on both that I did it with. So you're going to want to pick the smoother side. That will be the front side of your piece versus the back side. Now you're going to need another piece of cardboard. This was on the lid, 143, for those of you who don't know. That is indicative of I love you. This piece is going to measure out at about 11 3/4 inches by 6. Now with this, I am again going to use my crepe paper to cover the edges to disguise the fact that it is cardboard that I'm using. I don't want those edges of the cardboard to show. And so just start off by lining each side with the crepe paper. With the rest of the roll of crepe paper / party streamer, I am going to cut strips that measure out at 7 inches. Now, I will tell you, I didn't do the full roll, and I didn't need it. One roll of crepe paper / party streamer goes a long way, but you do need a healthy amount of these 7-inch pieces. With those 7-inch pieces, I'm going to gather them in the center. I'm going to kind of twist and fold, giving me a piece that looks like this. This is going to add fullness. I'm going to hit the back with some hot glue, and then I did realize that gluing the two pieces together after I folded them kind of gave it a better shape. So you might want to put that extra work in and just kind of go ahead and pinch together the center there, give it a good twist, then hit right there in the center with a dot of glue before you fold it over, and that's going to keep them together. Then go ahead and hit the bottom there with a bit of hot glue and place it. And to this cardboard, we are going to fill this rectangle up with pieces that look like this. Is it going to be a bit time consuming? I'm not gonna lie to you, it is. It took me about an hour. But you know what? This is one of those pieces, again, like I like to say, I like to DIY while I'm watching a TV series or some Hallmark movies. And so it's just something that kind of keeps my hands occupied. So yeah, do that. And you will be left with something that looks like this. Now, the fullness of this is going to be dependent on how much crepe paper you want to put to achieve the fullness that you want to achieve. So here on the bottom side, or the bottom edge of this longer piece that we wrapped with crepe paper, which would be the 7-inch side, I'm going to place some hot glue, but as you can see, my hot glue gun is not wanting to disperse glue. Why is that? Because this was one of those times where I forgot to unplug my glue gun. It had been plugged in for a while, and so it is clogged. My word. Come on, Kelly. Once I got some hot glue down there, I'm going to go ahead and place this piece down like so, because what am I making? Well, first we've got to add a strip of fabric here, or ribbon. I'm going with a wired ribbon, a black and white gingham one, because I think that would look cute on Frosty's hat. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this right along that part of the hat there and just hot glue it to the back. Now, if you want to use fabric, like I said, you can do that. Dollar Tree has some really great fat quarters, but they've also got this black and white wired ribbon for Christmas that you can get. And I think you're going to get about 3 yards on a roll, which is perfect. And so once you flip it over, look at how cute that looks. But here at the top, I thought I would use these new Christmas floral picks that Dollar Tree has that are amazing. One pick is going to do the trick. I thought I'd use the white poinsettia because it would stand out with the black, really pop. You get berries on this, which is perfect because Frosty's hat always has berries. And you've even got some greenery that has ice or snow on it. And I think that this is such a budget-friendly piece to do, and the outcome is pretty amazing using crepe paper. If you wanted to use some of the mesh rolls that Dollar Tree has, you could do that. You may need a couple more rolls than just the one to achieve this DIY, but it would give it another really cool look. But what a fun DIY or even gift to maybe give your neighbors by utilizing those shipping boxes, those Amazon boxes you get, and buying one roll of crepe paper and one stick of or pick a floral arrangement. Look at how nice that looks. I like to give my neighbors stuff like this because I find that they appreciate it and it's something they'll put on their door. On the back side of this, I do need a hanger, and so I am going to take a thinner ribbon, and just by attaching the two edges together, you can make a hanger. And by hot gluing it there on the back, we are now done with this DIY. It probably took me all of 2 hours to make, and I think it's a super fun piece. So go DIY. Let's take a look at this. And make these for your neighbors. Make them for your family. Make them for yourself. Isn't this hat stinking adorable? I love it. Who is today's KB Creations Crafter of the Day? Well, it's going out to Talitha Bowman, who's bringing to us her recreation of my DIY spooky candy corn porch decor sign. I am loving your spin and your twist on it. Thank you so much for sharing your recreation with us today. If you're interested in being featured as a crafter of the day in one of my videos, submit a picture of one of your recreations of a DIY that I've done to either Facebook or Instagram. If you want to DM it to me, you can. Then you just simply have to look out for the end of each video to see if it's your DIY that I will be featuring in that given video. Yeah, I know. Pretty stinking cute, right? I am loving this Frosty hat. It was quick, it was easy. Okay, maybe it wasn't super quick because the brim of the hat took me about an hour,
But other than that, like if you want a DIY that takes you 2 hours, this was your DIY. It's budget friendly and the outcome is amazing using, yeah, crepe paper. If you all are looking for more DIY inspiration, well, guess what? I've got you covered. Go ahead and click on the video right over here and it'll take you to one of my past favorites. Until next time, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic day. Happy crafting on a budget. Stay happy, stay safe, stay healthy, but most of all, you know what I'm gonna say. Stay positive, please, because I sure am. Bye for now, everybody.